Really quick, they have that total 80s kind of feel to it, and I dig that because that's the era that I grew up in. Hey Notches, and welcome back. I'm going to react to a band that I put a poll out, and this was the top band that got the most votes out of all the bands on there, and they're called Japan. Now, this band, from when I looked it up, they've been around since the 80s, I believe. That's how long. I think that goes. It's 80s or early 90s, and they're an old school Japanese metal band, and this was highly recommended, and the song that I'm going to do is Kurenai, that's how they say it. Kurenai, and it says it's from their, I see, the last live HD, so I'm assuming it's from like a live concert. Anyways, let's just shut the fart up and let's dip right in, okay? Is this live and like in the last... Okay, this looks pretty modern. I'm surprised I've never heard of this band before, seriously. Especially the fact they've been around since the 80s. Is this from their channel? No, it's from this Yoshiki. Oh, I get some closed captioning on there. It was closed captioning little window went away, whatever. Oh. Okay, it's just getting distracting, to be honest. All right, let's hear it. Wow. Fast. This footage looks like it could be older for some reason, from what I'm seeing on here. Really quick, they have that total 80s kind of feel to it, and I dig that because that's the era that I grew up in, and I'm really digging this. I'm just really surprised I've never heard of Japan. I wonder if they played with bands like Motley Crue and Poison and whatever back in the day when they would tour in Japan. I wonder if this was the band that was like their opener and stuff, because as big as they were, from what I'm seeing, like live in Japan and stuff in 1989 and whatever, they had to have been like, they have to be like this is where I got the poll for these bands. This was one of the bands that came up is the top Japanese metal bands of all time, and this was the top band that came up. I love the guitar player's guitar. It's just cool looking. Why's that drummer got a neck brace on? What happened to his neck? Yeah, that's a neck brace. Wonder if he got hurt or something. I will admit the audio quality on this is not the best. I don't know if it's... And I looked at two different videos, same song, same live thing, and it's just pulled from a bad... It must be an old concert. It doesn't look like anything in the last 20 years. This could be from the 90s. I don't know. But the audio quality is horrible. But I will say that it has that kind of straightforward 80s kind of metal feel to it. You know what I mean? The singer running around. And I'm interested to hear something different from these guys for sure. Crowd, man. They're really into it. Wow. I love that crowd participation. That's pretty cool. Look at that. A wave of... Well, okay, this has to be more modern because of the fact that there's cell phones all over the place. If this was truly the 80s or 90s live, it would definitely have lighters everywhere. So this has to be probably early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. I don't know. Before 2010 with smartphones, 2007, something like that. Anyway, shut up. This is a glow sticks. Wow. He was singing from his heart, dude. I wonder if these guys toured in America. I guess, I don't know. I'm just surprised I never heard of them before. Literally, when I did that poll, I looked up top metal bands in Japan, and this was the first band that came up. This, and I think the other one was called like something graffiti, something. I don't remember. All I know is that this is one of the bands that came up, and I was like, wow, I've never heard of this band before. Like, before I ever heard Bandmade on this channel, I'd heard of Bandmade. I've heard of Baby Metal, but I've never heard of X Japan. It's kind of shocking. Anyway, shut up. I like those harmonies right there. That's cool. Total 80s ending too. I love it. Okay, so what I'm getting from this band is that that was their last live, so I'm assuming their last live show they ever did together. I don't know, maybe. I dig it. And again, it had more of a 80s kind of like total 80s feel to it. And that's the stuff I grew up with, the 80s metal, you know what I mean? But it does make me wonder, have they ever toured in America? I'm sure they probably have. And when like big, huge bands from the 80s, like Motley Crue, Def Leppard, all that, whatever, when they would play over in Japan, I wonder if this was the band that they played with over there, you know what I mean? These guys are seasoned for sure. You could tell they're from the old school. And I wouldn't mind checking out more of Japan X. Now, I know there's another band that you guys have been talking about. Yeah, Rotten Graffiti. That's the other one that I wanted to check out, but you can see Japan X or X Japan got the top vote on that. So anyways, we'll do that one next, and that's all I'm going to talk about. We'll talk to you later.